Yung stand nawawala. I hope you are doing fine. We're going to watch a parkour gymnastics 2024. This is a world championship for junior. So unfortunately my computer needs an upgrade to watch via OBS. So now we're just gonna watch via cell phone, okay?
To see us, you're just happy to be here, present at a semifinal in the World Championships.
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment for all of these athletes to actually make it.
Now, I just want to point out at the beginning, you can just see that they're both starting with their hands sideways, grabbing the bar. At the end, it's not that you can dictate the whole race with the start, but if you have a quick start, you will be able to have a certain advantage. We saw that with Ella and with Audrey yesterday. Audrey obviously having experience with rock climbing, with competitive rock climbing. She understands the beeps better than anyone should. She knows when to let go, when to go for it, and the underbar just rolled off. Same as them. You can just see how they start with their hands all chopped up, ready for that bar.
The debrief ahead of the final.
Always good to have a little bit of a debriefing with either a friend or a teammate, just so you ask them okay, what do you think I could have done quicker? And at the end, that positive feedback is what builds your next run even better than it already is. Because just right now, looking at finals, we have a pretty stacked final.
You've said you like to watch yourself on video and go back and analyze.
Exactly.
It's the last one. One more semi-final heat remains and a chance to see the fastest in qualification. But I point out to you that time has already been surpassed here in the semi-finals. The pressure is on. It's a big occasion and he's a big performer.
Now you gotta think, is he going to want to get even a quicker time? You can see him chalking up.
Hi everyone, we're watching the Parkour Gymnastics 2024.
Carol Kornmuller, the 24-year-old from Switzerland, faces Esteban Malaga from Slovakia, a World Championship debutant. He had a really strong performance at the Coimbra World Cup recently. But just to go back to the Swiss dresser, Carol Kornmuller, even if you think you don't know him, you probably do, because if you watch the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games in Paris, you saw Carol Kornmuller. He was wearing a mask. He was one of the masked torchbearers in that extraordinary opening ceremony that ran its way through the rivers and streets of Paris. Now he looks to run the course and book his place in the final.
Just look how they start off with their hands on the side of the rail, but they're in unison, so they're connected to the course. Kavira's going to try to get a quicker time than he set during the qualifiers, but Esteban is not going to stay behind. So at the end, right now they're neck to neck. It could be anyone's game. If Kavira has one minor slip up, he can miss out on going to finals. But then again, he could have the fastest time, and I think we might have a new fastest time.
Wow! Nice one! Great Esteban Malaga, galing! Bilis-bilis niya.
We've got Carol Kornmuller and Andrea Consolini.
Woo!
Absolutely inseparable.
Great job.
Into the final, and those two gentlemen will race against each other in the last heat. You posed the idea that he might want to be setting the fastest time. George, you obviously know him well, because that's what he did.
I mean, at the end of the day, we gotta keep in mind, Karel has been consistent with his speed running this season, like the whole season. He got second place in Montpellier. I think he also got second place in Coimbra. No, he got third place in Coimbra, getting the cup for best speed of the season. And now he's here setting two best times, qualifier and semifinals.
Oops.
Yes, the
You can just see that.
overall World Cup champion. And if you want to know why he was celebrating so much, Esteban Malaga is the fastest second place finisher. So he is also guaranteed a place in the final. Well done to the
Yon, we are watching the World Parkour Gymnastics 2024 junior category.
Such a variety of athletes. You know,
Wow.
we're talking more than just country. We're just talking different.
It's
styles
the
as
men's
well, 'cause
speed
you can just see that
final.
Everyone, you know, Kareel goes for the jump, but Esteban goes
And
under.
this is
then Kareel
Chris
goes
RD.
over, and then under. Esteban goes under and then over. So you know, you don't really know what the winning combination is going to be.
Yeah.
But that midpoint seemed to make a difference, didn't it?
Exactly. At the end, we can kind of see if someone's gonna have to tap into that extra momentum halfway through the course. You can just
Great
see it in
speed.
his face. He's just
But
so
but dito
happy.
kailangan mo talaga ng good
I
tactics para magkaroon ng good combinations. So Luca Di
Classified
Marchi
results in
qualified
men's
now.
Speed semi-final. So we have Demarchi through, Consolini through.
This is a live stream.
through.
You can watch the live stream also in
And in the final heat, Court Muller and Malaga both going
Eurovision
forward. And
Sports.
that's a really brilliant accomplishment for Esteban Malaga. He was the 10th fastest qualifier, the slowest of all of the qualifiers. We said before
Most
this
of there is
that
a
it's 0-0
South
when you
American,
get to the semi-final. It doesn't
Mexico,
matter what's going before,
Italy,
as long as you've got there, and we've seen it from
Luca.
Malaga.
Exactly. At the end of the day, we saw the same thing happen freestyle yesterday, right?
Happy Sunday to all of you.
Second place.
Women's
World
freestyle
Championship
final.
freestyle
Okay.
started off
So
as
this is the
eighth
men's
place
final for
on
speed.
the qualifier.
Then women's
So there's always an
freestyle
underdog. And
semi-final.
for all we know,
Final
it could
for
be anyone's
women's.
game at this point. Maybe Andres is waiting for that moment to go for the win.
The women's freestyle final is about to take place. We're going to introduce the athletes who've made it and wish them the best of fortune.
Women's category now for the speed final.
And I'm gonna present them to you from left to right. From Spain, let's make some noise for Stephanie Navarro. Representing People's Republic of China,
Heute bei uns im Podcast meine Tante Gertrud.
Die Kleidung unserer Crew könnte etwas von deiner Expertise gebrauchen.
Dann waschen wir das mit Ariel Pons.
Wow, der Unterschied ist echt deutlich.
Stets außer Reichweite von Kindern aufbewahren.
She's here for Mexico and and for People's Republic of China,
Nice from People's Republic of China. Yo. Fighting for this one.
There they are, the athletes who've made it through to the women's freestyle final. Congratulations. congratulations to all of them. They will now have their touch warm-up and we'll have the chance to touch upon their stories, who they are and who was the strongest performer in qualification. But things could be very different when we actually get into the final proper, as the men's freestyle final indicated yesterday.
So this is a combination of gymnastics,
We have
calisthenics.
Steffi Navarro from Spain, born in the wonderful city of Bogota in Colombia. Silver medalist in speed at the World Championships 2 years ago. She's been a World Urban Games champion. Really,
You have to do those elements.
reliable, strong competitor, Steffi Navarro. There is Audrey Johnson of the United States of America, silver medalist in the speed event yesterday. She became at the Montpellier World Cup the first American to win a gold medal in an FIG parkour competition. And then we have the two athletes from the People's Republic of China. Shang Chun Song, the top performer in qualification, an Olympic medalist in artistic gymnastics in Rio. Won bronze with the team.
Artistic gymnastics is now in the parkour.
In her previous discipline.
Nice,
Now, her move into parkour is yielding really strong results.
Sino yun? Yung Japanese?
Head coach, famed for his wonderful sartorial decisions when it comes to hair. And she is anything but hair today, gone tomorrow. Audrey Johnson, looks like we're going to see her a lot more. She's really started to find form. Audrey Johnson, as we mentioned in the competition yesterday,
Nice one.
the speed event, a really good rock climber, did that all through high school. And like quite a few of the parkour athletes, competed in chase tag at international level. Nagai Nene from Japan, 18, a world championship debutant. She has been a World Cup medalist. She's won 5 consecutive freestyle national championships as a senior.
Wow.
Turned 18 on the 17th of June and did a very emotional post on social media with a picture of her as a baby, thanking her mother and father for creating a wonderful family. She
They said this is a junior, but this is a senior.
Difficult.
These are senior level.
There. On the left is my colleague in the commentary position, George Munro, who's down by the field of play. And Steffi Navarro. And will rejoin the midpoint of this final. He's a very nervous gentleman at the moment, I'm sure.
Nice one. Artistic gymnastics before gold medalist in Rio Olympics is now in parkour.
But what an opportunity for her. 5th best in the preliminary stage, Nagai Nene. She only does freestyle at international level. Some of these athletes do both, as Audrey Johnson demonstrated so fantastically yesterday. And she was the 3rd best, by the way, in the qualification phase for this. So we've really got to keep a close eye on her.
Wow. It's just warm up lang po yun. Warm up lang. It's just a warm up. It's just a warm up.
I talked earlier about Shang Chun Song, who at 28 is the oldest competitor in this final. Amazing story when she won the gold medal at the Montpellier World Cup in her parkour debut earlier this year, 9 years after winning her first FIG World Cup gold on the uneven bars and the balance beam in the Sao Paulo World Cup. Ella Bucio, the reigning world champion in freestyle and, as of yesterday, the reigning world champion in speed. And she took everyone by surprise.
Oh!
It was extraordinary. She was in the first of the heats. And while everyone, including George and I in the commentary
Nice.
position, had our eyes on the meeting between Miranda Tibbling and Noah Mann and thought that was going to yield likely the gold medalist.
I believe Japan will win here.
Goodness knows how long both gold and silver came from the opening heat. Busio and Johnson. It was.
Let's see who gonna win, but maybe Japan.
Busio is really one to watch out for in this final naturally. And she
But
was
with
very
the
close to
speeds,
Shang Chun Song.
it's really hard to
Qualifications,
determine.
2.9 marks behind her.
Parkour gymnastics is better than the ninja.
We also have Zhou Jie, the other competitor from the People's
Cool.
Republic of China. Just saw her there briefly. She's on the right of the picture. 25 and was sixth at the last World Championships.
What I hear of the Japanese coach.
The finalists in the women's freestyle event at the Parkour World Championships, the top performer in the preliminary round, Shang Chun Song of the People's Republic of China, looking for a first ever World Championship title. El Busio of Mexico, the reigning world champion, was the second best performer in qualifying. Don't rule out Audrey Johnson, silver medalist in the speed event, one behind Busio yesterday.
Audrey Johnson.
We also have in this final Sara Banchoff, the brilliant young Argentinian. And we have Adela Merkova from Czechia, the bronze medalist at the last World Championships.
In parkour gymnastics is everything can change because all of you are good, but during finals everything can change because it's all about speed when doing same skills. Because you do not have those deductions. Same with the artistic gymnastics, very strict with the deductions. Let's see here.
The women's freestyle final. The setting is the Katsuyama Park in Kitakyushu, the second Parkour World Championships. And we start with a World Championship medalist. Steffi Navarro of Spain.
Steffi
silver
Navarro.
medalist in the speed event in Tokyo 2 years ago.
Oh.
She's here for Spain. Let's make some noise for
Stephanie Navarro.
Way to start. The experienced and brilliant to watch Steffi Navarro.
So parkour gymnastics came from Japan.
21.7 her score in the preliminary stage.
Wow. Wow. Alright. Will it be deductions?
Oh, what a finish!
Nice. Great job.
She had a spectacular conclusion to that, really on axis. Bit of a tricky moment with the inverted Webster earlier on. But that was a really strong display from Steffi Navarro of Spain.
Indeed, strong display from Steffi Navarro.
She's an amazing competitor, Steffi Navarro. She actually sprained her ankle in the warm-ups before qualification at the last World Championships and still managed to take the silver medal in
Whoa.
the speed event.
Nice one.
Great stories of the
It's awesome,
player
Steffi Navarro.
first Parkour World Championships.
Subscribe, like, and share mga kabayan. Thank you very much. Please click the like button. Thank you. Wait lang.
Connection from one skill to the next, so it doesn't look as though it's just a sequence of tricks. It must be a piece of art. It must be full mastery of the course.
Nice
George, I
one.
can't believe you made it back in time for the replay. I mean, I know you do parkour, but even for you, that was a speed run up to the commentary position. Well done.
I mean, I just gotta say, Carril was right in front of me, and I ran past him. So you could say I beat Carril at some point.
Awesome
right?
job.
Well, wasn't that a great start from Steffi Navarro?
Honestly, I had to be, present there because I know how hard she's worked for this, and the mental battles that you go through when you're doing these tricks are just, hidden from the people. And I know that even though she had not the best landing for her first trick or the second trick, she did an amazing job connecting them and didn't let her stop it. You can see it by the dance as well.
She's one of the hardest workers out there, isn't she?
So there are elements that you need to perform, and there are scores for that
do
too.
both modalities. So that just makes them like even more of an athlete than just the people that only do one or the other.
That's a
Showing
really
off her
good
nails.
point, actually. You're so right in that, because it's in the men's events we see quite a different makeup between speed and freestyle.
And like, people have to remember as well, it's two very different cardios, doing speed and doing freestyle.
Yeah.
So the weight is in for Stephanie Navarro. The weight is on. The score
So this
not
is a
yet in.
freestyle.
For difficulty, 9.7 for execution.
Freestyle final.
21.7 overall in the qualifying stage.
There's a event also for speed.
Graduate of sports science, Steffi Navarro.
Well, sports science.
As I mentioned earlier, a World Urban Games champion.
So waiting for the score.
At the last World Championships in Tokyo. She's a veteran, a young veteran, but a veteran nonetheless.
Exactly at the end, she's one of... Okay.
Difficulty 12.0, execution 9.5. Yeah, there is a difficulty and execution score.
Exactly, and you can see she's happy with her run. Obviously, she could have done,
Same with artistic
a bit
gymnastics.
better, and she knows that. But at the end, she put in all she had into this run.
People's Republic of China.
I believe there is a deduction for the execution when your hand touches the floor. Because a while ago, she touches the floor upon her landing.
Georgie of the People's Republic of China, 25. She was 6th at the last World Championships. We don't see her a lot in World Cup competition, but when we see her, she produces really strong work. She was the 7th best qualifier with 22.9. She's from Jiangsu province, an eastern province in China.
And 2.9.
It's very well known for its leading role in Chinese education, technology, and being right at the heart of the Chinese tourism industry. She could be right at the heart of this final.
Exactly. You can see how, she's going through the run in her mind. She's prepping everything. She left some chalk on the other block. Now,
So,
she
G.
gave the thumbs up to the judges. She's ready to go.
Kommst du? Oder? Schön hier. Und das verwöhnte Grab.
Lovelies. Feinste Kugelpralinen von Merci.
Nice
5
one.
raffinierten Sorten.
Merci, Lovelies, weil du es bist.
Great job.
Trick, but that does not stop her from enjoying the rest of her run.
Good job.
X sign to the judges.
It's something you picked up on there, George, as she was preparing that really deliberate placement of the chalk.
I can be a witness to bad chalk positioning. I did that myself during qualifiers. That cost me on my execution score. But, she did it so perfectly and hit it from...
A lot of
beyond.
Japanese
She
are
just put it on the
watching
side of the block, so
parkour.
when she conged up, chalked her hands perfectly, straight into the next bar trick.
The crowd in the Katsuyama Park watching on.
You can just see she's happy with her run. Did a little dance as well.
Two athletes from the People's Republic of China in this final Shangchun song.
This is her elements.
Back at this though from Zhou Jie.
That
Nice.
Major Webster perfectly, she stops it, continues. Bit of a hesitation on the rails before jumping on the bar, but then just flawlessly gets into that kip up, casts off the bar, does the double flyaway. Notice as well that the knees are put together, they're not separate. So that means people tend to do that so they don't over rotate, but you can just see how in control of this movement she is. She just looks
So it's fine to have
natural.
knee legs bending.
Has a bit of a stumble, but that did not stop her from keep going. At the end, we have to remember there's no redos in finals, so it's kind of like the one you're gonna do better be the best you can produce.
And this is something that we've talked about before in freestyle, is the need for everything to be fluid from one to the next, so it doesn't look as though what you're basically presenting to the judges and to the audience is isolated tricks.
Exactly. At the end, if you present to the judges isolated tricks with poor connections, it's going to show on your score. You're going to have a terrible execution, even though you might have a great difficulty, but that's not going to get you through.
It's very good.
Is in.
Wow! 26.8. Ang taas.
Massive jump up.
With good difficulty, 15.8. Chinese are good in
Transformed.
gymnastics and Steven.
15.8. But her execution
Nice
was
one, nice one.
6-1 in the preliminary round. She's gained an enormous number of marks. And straight away, to congratulate her, Steffi Navarro, reinforcing that culture of sporting spirit that we have in parkour.
At the end of the day, even though you're competing against other people, it's just about having fun.
Ganda.
Happy with your run. And there's no one that does that
Ganda niya, ah.
than Sarah from Argentina.
Argentina.
It's not as though she's come out of nowhere, because she's been a known quantity for a while, but she has exploded onto the global stage recently.
Sarah Banchok
Sarah
Jansko.
Pan-American champion in both speed and freestyle. The reigning double national champion of Argentina, but she's only 19. She is incredible to watch.
She's going to start off with a perfectly executed scoop double.
Nice one.
She stomped it, stumbled a bit, but keeps going onto it.
Great execution.
Connecting everything seamlessly. Webster, for hand spray.
Very fluid.
Uses the spot to her advantage with a hand tap, A twist, until then flowing about the other block, finishing with another A twist after that. That is a 0.5 deduction given that.
Wow.
But that does not stop her from being super happy with that run.
Nice one.
We're going to see so much more of her, aren't we?
We definitely are at the end.
I didn't see the deductions where it is.
Argentina's promise for the World Cups and Championships as well.
She said she really wants to help the sport grow in South America. She's really passionate about helping promote parkour. She discovered it by accident.
Amazing parkour.
Briefly went to a gym actually intending to study acrobatics, only to discover that parkour was being offered for children. It was one of those fork in the road
Nice,
moments
huh?
in life.
Exactly. Like, she could have done something else completely and she would have been amazing at it, no doubt. But,
Wow.
okay, celebrating with a Webster, you can just see how her face is concentration all through the movement. 2 steps, goes up perfectly and just tightens for that landing.
Grabe.
And, super controlled on that landing. And
Yeah, nice
even though
control.
She stepped sideways afterwards.
Ang ganda ng control
she
niya.
gets right up onto the next movement, which was a Kong, into that cast back. She just looks like she's comfortable on that course, and she's showing it, doing all these movements, fluidly at the end of the day, connected properly. So I definitely do feel she's going to have a good execution score, as well backed up with a good difficulty score.
For those of you new to
Good
watching
connections.
parkour, maybe now is an interesting time to bring in one of the key concepts in the sport, which is the idea of flow.
Exactly. Yes, at the end, flow is, how, put
Flow.
together your run can be. You said it perfectly yesterday. It's not a puzzle.
It's a good flow, very good flow.
Painting is seamless. There's no lines in the middle about, you putting it together. It's just one effortlessly straight line of paint.
She's so grateful to her coach Eric, her nutritionist Laura, and kinesiologist Andrea, who've been there to support her. And we must say a huge thank you to all of the teams that support these athletes. Congratulations to the coaches, to the support staff, because they are integral in what we see out on the field of play.
Exactly. You can see how she's just getting super nervous, like, to see her score, but she's flexing for the camera. So, even though she's a bit nervous, she's just happy to be here and happy to represent her home country of Argentina.
She looks like that all the time.
Exactly.
She looks so comfortable on the international stage.
She's just a constant, like, beam of sunshine. Just, warms the heart. The score taking their time to pop up just creates that awkward moment of you waiting. You don't know what to do.
You said it's the worst bit.
For me at least, it is the worst bit, because you don't know where you're gonna place, how you're gonna place. Maybe you thought you would get more, or maybe you thought you'd get less, and then you could be either very surprised or
Yeah.
She's done really well there. Sarah Banshaw.
Nice, 24.1.
To what she produced in qualification. That has her in the silver medal position. So Georgier leads at the moment. Sarah Banshaw in second place. Steffi Navarro currently occupying bronze. Those are the three.
The Mexican lady, she touches the floor by her hands. It has a big deductions, that's why.
this is going to be a good one.
Great reaction from the crowd for Nagai Nene. 18, she's the youngest in this final. Congratulations to her.
Let's see.
She is the five-time
Oh,
consecutive freestyle national champion. Yes, you
18
heard
years
that
old?
At the age of 18, the five-time consecutive freestyle national champion. She turned 18 in June, and she posted a picture of herself as a baby, thanking her mother and father for the wonderful family they created for her. She's done parkour since she was 8. She said that it's made her happy, it's made her full of pain. She's cried every day, she's loved every day. It's that complexity of relationship that you have with something you love. But her family have always stood by her. And now she stands with the crowd watching on at her home World Championships. Good luck, Nagai Nene, the youngest competitor in this final, against the backdrop of the Kokura Castle, a historic monument in Kitakyushu.
I can just say this, I know what Nene has planned, because I saw it during warm-ups yesterday, and Nene never disappoints. And I don't think having Japan as backdrop is going to change that. She is going to show us something impactful that only she knows how well she has it dialed in.
You have an excited glint in your eye about this. You know something's coming.
I'm very giddy. I'm very excited to just be able to narrate on this.
A lot of Japanese are really into parkour gymnastics. Artistics and parkour.
Regrettably, we've now got some rain falling.
Oh,
We are always going to be exposed against
rainfall.
the elements. Obviously, a tarp would be nice at this point.
Yes, there will be.
This should be done in the cover court, not in open area.
Come and gone throughout the day, and it's often been quite light. So it may not be too catastrophic, but you can see it is falling in a not inconsequential way. So these are the standings so far after 3 have performed. And we will await further clarity on what's going to happen next. It may be there's just a short delay. And paramount here is the safety of the competitors. You can't send them out to perform on a wet course This is very
Yeah.
complicated work that they're doing, and it needs to be with
For me, this should be done in the cover court,
the end, you know, we have
not
to
in an open area, because they are prone for
first.
to the rain
It's
and
important to know
in
that these athletes, at the end of the day, are athletes.
also for
Their body is
hot
a
weather.
living instrument, so they have to take care of it. And we are not going to put our athletes at risk as well, because one droplet of water could mean one foot slip, one hand slip. You can even see the crowd is prepared, you know, having umbrellas already on hand. But hopefully we can drive this course on time and have this final.
Please don't go away, stay around here.
Well,
We're gonna keep everything pretty fast, and then we're gonna be starting over.
yes, the instruction has just come there from Ben for the athletes to remain where they are, and there's going to be a drying off of the course as quickly as possible. So that is where we are at the moment, a hiatus in the competition. George and I will return as soon as we can with more news on the resumption of this women's freestyle final here in Kitakyushu. But for now, there is a suspension of the final due to inclement weather. We'll return in due course. Don't go too far away though, because there is a great final to enjoy.
Yeah, this is happening in Katsuyama Park. Yeah, medyo hold lang ang competition gawa ng rain. Aray po. Maulan lang.
Kommst du? Oder? Schön hier. Und das verwöhnte Grab.
Lovelies. Feinste Kugelpralinen von Merci in 5 raffinierten Sorten.
Merci, Lovelies, weil du es bist.
代表がたくさん来ていらっしゃるんですが、中でも今日は本大会の開催地福岡県の服部センターの主から調査しています。どうぞ大きな拍手をお送りください。なんて素敵な笑顔なんでしょうか。おとといの開会式の際には素敵なビデオメッセージをくださいました。服部知事ありがとうございます。Make big applause for Mayor Fukuoka for picture。ありがとうございます。服部さんを服部知事をはじめとしまして各国から特別なゲストが招かれています。この北九州の力、新しいパルクールのムーブメント、カルチャーをつなげていく動き、それを皆さんに担っていただきたいなと思っておりますので、この後もぜひ楽しみにしていてください。ただね、僕さっきちょっとトイレに行ってきたんですが、雨強くなったりしてましたので、風だけは引かないようにしてくださいね。長い時間お付き合いいただき本当にありがとうございます。 all the athletes that are around, you can go back to the tents. We're gonna wait for the rain to stop. And after the rain stops, we have to clean everything. So we got a little bit of time before we start again. So all the athletes go back into the tent so you can stay safe and you can keep yourself dry.さあ、曇り雨が落ち着きましたら、今ご覧のように、リトル銀シャツとジャッジーズが自ら FOP、フィールドオブプレイ、競技エリアをきれいにします。そして、水気を拭き取ったら、その後、ヒーターでどんどん乾かしていきます。ステージが乾ききったら、安全の確保が確認されたら、再開するということです。再開時間のめどが立ちましたら、また改めてお伝えさせてください。
Still, competition is hold due to rain. We don't know if this will be, ano. Diba? Still on raining. I hope you are all well.
Erfolg kommt nicht zu dir. Hol ihn dir. Und dann kommt der Moment.
I think this is gonna be
Alles oder nichts.
Wie nicht?
postponed.
Bei Indeed gibt's doch mega viele gute Jobs. Finde jetzt einen besseren Job für dich mit Indeed.
Familie ist verwandt oder seelenverwandt. Sie ist überall. Zu Hause. Familie ist, wo Toffifee ist.
Und weil ihr sie so liebt, gibt's Toffifee White Chocolate jetzt dauerhaft.
Just praise the roof. Oh. We are still waiting for maybe, if not today, maybe later. Later they will continue this one. We still have 20 minutes. Of course, they will have to clean the area like that. We still have the men's freestyle final or men's speed finals. Still waiting. I don't think so. They will resume it. Grabe. Wala na. Rain will not stop, right? For me, they should transfer the event in a covered court. Takes time. Oh my God! Ala, ala! Oh my God! Diyos ko. Fifteen minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience because it's raining there eh. Minutes. How's your Sunday there, and whichever part of the world you are, just comment down below. I think they will not resume this anymore. They still have 10 minutes. But after the rain, they will still have to clean the area. Kalas na. It's gone. I'll close this na maybe so that I can rest. Okay, I believe it's because in Japan it's raining now in Kitakyushu, and it's 7 minutes now before the live stream ends from Eurovision Sports, and it will take like maybe 10 minutes to 20, 15 minutes for them to clean the area because there are water there. Maybe 10 minutes to 15 is the maximum. The live stream will end for 7 minutes, and let's wait later. There is still a live stream later. They will continue it. Thank you for watching. Okay, the next live stream for parkour is, wait, I'll check here. The next live stream for parkour is when? Nothing na. Nothing, no live stream today coming. Yeah, they don't have schedule, eh? I think they will have to reschedule it. Yeah, we will just wait when it will be for the next parkour. Well, anyways, I will just update you when will be the next live stream for parkour. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless us all. See you soon. I will just post in the community when will be the next live stream. Alright, thank you.